First off, it's Charles J. That's just in case you ain't heard of me. They told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. It's well appreciated. Come on in the goddamn room. Come on in the kitchen. We cooking, and it's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Angel Reese. I ain't even thought about what I'm gonna title this video. I just know I want to talk about Angel Reese, and I want to talk about some other shit. I damn near didn't do a video about this. I'm gonna be honest because, well, I'm gonna get to that. First and foremost, let me just say this. Angel Reese, congratulations to you. Congratulations to LSU. Congratulations to you and your teammates. Y'all played a great game. You showed up and you showed out. And I'm very impressed with you. I gotta be honest. Not only are you a beautiful woman, you have a beautiful spirit. And you're a lady. You're not ratchet. You're not none of that. You're very confident. But you got a whole lot of sauce too. So, and I just think you got a great personality. Yeah, I listen to a lot of your interviews. I just think you got a great spirit. And congratulations to you. And also, I want to say this. This is one of the most viewed basketball games in sports, period. And it's one of the most viewed games. So I think it's like over 11 million views. Probably more than that. The world know who you are. And that out of all this, that's what I'm most proud of. I'm glad that you can be an inspiration to young black girls around the world, especially in this country, and inspire them because yeah, and we can get women's basketball really jumping and just inspire the youth to be great, and not just in basketball, but just to believe in yourself and have that same confidence in anything you do, in anything that you feel that you're great in. Have that same sauce, have that same confidence, have that same swagger, because you're very swaggerific. However, yeah, you did the "You Can't See Me" to the girl from Iowa. By the way, this girl from Iowa, I can't even remember her name, but she's considered the best basketball player in women's basketball, hands down. Stephen A. says she's the women's Steph Curry. Yeah, he says she's gonna be the greatest woman basketball player of all time. She's from Iowa. Don't hear much about Iowa. Don't know much about it. I don't know. I heard there wasn't no black folks out there. I don't know. I just heard it was a very white state. So, and LSU is a very black school. So, this was very racial. It was, yeah. It was the Iowa versus LSU. So, it was very racial. And, yeah. The girl, I'm looking at her energy. It's kind of like when she was doing the "You Can't See Me" to everybody, and everybody was saying she's the greatest woman ever, and she's Steph Curry, the female Steph Curry, and she had all that confidence. But when it got done to her, she had a look like, and I hate when white folks do this. Don't use our sauce, but when we use it, you become white again. Don't do the white girl victim shit, because that's the look you gave. You gave the look like you was being picked on and you were annoyed, and it was wrong, and and the world went crazy over it. A lot of white folks say how they truly feel. They've never liked confidence. They've never liked us having confidence. But also, I'm going to tell you what really shocked me more than anything. This is what shocked me. I figured a few people would speak out about it, but some of the people that spoke out about it, for one, Shaq spoke out about it. Yeah, Shaq went off on what's that rich white dude that said, he just said she's just I mean, they was talking bad about her on Twitter. And Shaq responded, and you shut the hell up, and he defended her. Barack Obama, he defended her. It's a lot of people that never defend black folks that defend. That's why I definitely didn't do a video. But I had to because I just think I want to acknowledge great black women too. Not just great black men, just black people, period. Whether it's a black woman, a black child, whatever. I just like to talk about black excellence. And I also like to talk about issues we're dealing with on an everyday basis. But let me say this about Shaq, and let me say this about a lot of you jigaboos that want to come out and act revolutionary and shit. Let me tell you something. Most black folks only talk shit when they think it's okay to talk shit. Yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers waited on till you seen Shaq tweet it and, oh, okay, well, now I can talk shit. A lot of you motherfuckers, you wait to see who gonna respond to make it seem, you wait for white folks' approval. That's what you do, because when you look at First Take, when you look at old Skip and Shannon, it's all from a white perspective. Everything that's wrote down and documented, they speak it from a white perspective. So if it wasn't cool for them to stand up about it, they wouldn't have stood up about it. So if they stand up about it, that means white folks say it's okay. That's what I say. Whenever Stephen A. or Shannon speak out about some kind of issue that got to do with race issues, that lets me know it's okay. White folks say it's okay. Because that's the only time you motherfuckers speak out. Especially a Shaq. Let me tell you something about Shaq. I think Colin Kaepernick kneeling because he was tired of the oppression of black people and the murder of black people around this country, and just taking a stance and taking the knee, not committing any violence. I think that was way less offensive than a lot of shit that has happened. Yeah, I think it was just less offensive as Angel Reese when she did the You Can't See Me. It was just a nice, good gesture. I think both of those, yeah, you can compare it. It was good gestures. But with Kaepernick, he was actually trying to fight for something. When they asked Shaq about it, that motherfucker said, my father was a veteran. I don't stand for that. I will not speak for that. I will not stand by it. He's wrong, and I won't support it. That's all that motherfucker said. And he jumped down and started. And so what I'm saying is, you're not, this ain't no stand up for black people shit, because it's a lot of times, Shaq, where you could have stood up for some shit. You shitting on Colin Kaepernick. Also, Obama, I got to say this about you. Barack Obama, let me tell you something. Right now, bro, you just need to be on an island somewhere. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be in America. You should, all that money you made, you should, you and Michelle, and I'm surprised she ain't left you. But anyway, you and Michelle, I don't think you're strong enough for it. But anyway, you and Michelle should have you should have done bought a small island somewhere. Just way the fuck off somewhere and just get the fuck out. We don't want to hear from you, Barack. We had 8 years to hear from you. You didn't do shit. Not only did you not do shit, you never tried to do shit, bro. You helped out Mexicans. Yeah, you passed some shit for Mexicans. Mexicans should love you. And let me tell you something. You being in the office should have made Mexicans. It should be more black folks working in Mexican restaurants. We should see black folks at these Mexican tile shops. We should see, yeah, all that. And even them songs, La Vista Cuesta. Bella Vista, the mall. Yeah, y'all should let us in your bands and shit. All kind of shit, because the shit that Barack Obama did for Mexicans should love black folks now. But that's not the case in East Texas. But anyway, yeah, Barack, you didn't do a goddamn thing. Black men went to prison more when you became the president. We got killed more. Police brutality rised. Also, there was a huge rise in gays. Black people became way more gayer when you got in office, and you passed the gay law to get reelected when you went against Mitt Romney, which got you elected. Barack, let me tell you something, bro. I think you are one of the worst examples of a black man that has ever existed. Let me tell you something. A lot of times we think because you accomplish something and you're smart and you become a president or you become a mayor, it's deeper than that. What did you do? You from Chicago. What did you do? Chicago is the most dangerous city in America. What did you do? Our communities became more violent. The rise in unemployment rose. Shit got more expensive. It's a lot of black people got worse when you became president. So don't act now that you ain't in. Don't try to act like you speaking for black folk. You had 8 years when you used to grab that mic and and get in front of them white folks and America and all that shit. You were just a positive, nice gesture and a smile. You never got angry. So don't act like you angry about shit now. So that's what I don't respect. And to Jill Biden, I heard you offered LSU to come up there with Iowa and shit. I guess you trying to break the race divide or some shit. Let me tell you something, Jill, I don't trust you. Not only do I not trust you, I don't trust your husband. Joe Biden, let me tell you something, that motherfucker face get red when he see a black person. Every time he see a black man, that motherfucker face get red as shit. Joe Biden is a Mississippi racist type motherfucker. So I'm very glad that you declined the visit to the White House. I'm so glad LSU did not go to the White House, because that's a straight, that shit is cap, bro. There was nothing in the White House that has love for black people. There was nothing in this government that has love or concern for black lives. So that's straight cap. I heard you say, Michelle, you gonna meet up with her. I'm gonna be honest with Michelle. You just married to a simp. Michelle should have been the president. Yeah, she should have been the first woman president. She was much stronger than Barack. She would have took black women to a whole nother. Let me tell you something. Black women would have their own weave. We wouldn't have to go to Asian shops and buy them. It's a lot of shit black women would have if Michelle had became the president. So I don't knock Michelle as much because she's a woman and she raised her daughters. She did a great job. She's very smart, intelligent, and she's just married to a man that was bought out by the government. He was Barack was bought out. So anyway, sports is just very interesting. 80% of the voters in the NBA to vote for MVP are white. I think Jokic finna get about his 3rd MVP straight. Michael Jordan didn't even get 2 back-to-back MVPs. I'm just breaking down different shit. And we talking about one of the baddest motherfuckers that ever flew in the goddamn air and with his tongue out and all that kind of sauce. It's a lot of shit. And, and I gotta say this. Oh my God, I'm so glad I did not forget to say this. This is the last time I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. When I saw that white girl coach, it's so slavish, but it's so normal for us that we don't see it. We don't look at it as offensive. All these black girls, they're so talented, but the white girl tell them what to do. And she gets the credit. I'm just sick of it. I'm just tired of all these white NFL coaches and owners. I'm just tired of it. I just really am. I'm just tired of it being 80% white coaches and 80% black athletes. I'm just tired of that. And if that's the case, why can't we have some black hockey coaches? I just wish we get some black hockey coaches, and let's get some more baseball coaches. Let's get some goddamn tennis coaches and black tennis coaches. Let us coach y'all shit. Let us coach when y'all be skateboarding and falling off cliffs and shit and skating and jumping off 2-story buildings on skateboards and shit. Let us commentate that shit and let us coach you on that shit, and so we can get the credit. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I want some goddamn equality, and most of all, I want some goddamn respect. So yeah, this is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.